Hello, the 31st here. How's it going? I've been away a little while, and that's because I spent the last 2 weeks in Japan. And my God, is it an insane place? What an amazing experience. If you ever get the chance to go, I highly, highly recommend it. But while I was out there, I brought a lot of different things, and I am going to show them to you. I apologize if you hear this audio because I'm recording in a completely empty room. I've just moved house, sorry. I did take quite a few pictures though, so there'll hopefully be some sort of slideshow photos interspersed among all of this stuff that I'm going to be showing. So, I mean, where better than to start with all the Pokemon stuff I collected? And so one of my favorite things I got was this pretty awesome Quagsire puppet. So this might be the focus of the videos from now on. Just maybe I'll make some sunglasses for him, and we'll say that the 31st has evolved. I don't know if that's the right word to use for puppet theater YouTube videos, but you know, maybe. I also, while I was out there, couldn't help but get a Slowpoke puppet as well. So I mean, I love Slowpoke. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Again, would have potentially been a mascot for the channel. Slow. So yeah, another sick item acquired in Japan. A beautiful little puppet guy. Also, similar vein, a nice sleeping plush. He's a little adorable little guy. So all this stuff. We went to 3 different Pokemon centers while we were out in Japan. All of them in Tokyo, and I mean, they all have sort of similar stuff, but there's just a lot of really, really cool things in all of them, so we had to go check them out. I got this nice Paldean Wooper plush. He's a bit squished, I think, from being in my suitcase. Boy, he looks pretty good. Also, couldn't help but, you know, get the main boy. He's probably also a bit squished from being in the suitcase, but I think he looks pretty amazing. I got this little guy, this little adorable little rowlet fluffy thing. I think these are meant to be for babies, but it's so cute, I couldn't help it. It's just unbelievably cool. So cute and tiny and adorable and fluffy, I love them. I got all this plushes, and I got this huge bag. So I got a full-on sack that they gave me while I was in the Pokemon Center, and the woman was laughing at me as I ordered this big ass sack. But it's pretty cool, and contained within it is probably the greatest thing I could have possibly bought while I was out there. Look at him. He's so big and round and fluffy. This big ass plush. Oh my God, it's so cool. This is definitely going on the sofa, I think. Oh, I love him so much. All this stuff is also really cheap. Also got a nice bag. Try not to step on all my stuff. So this is pretty cool. Just a nice bag to go do my shopping in, or to hang up somewhere inside the house. All the plushes on it as well. And then also, just generic bag from the Pokemon Center. Pikachu on it. I'm keeping all these are really cool. I also got well, I guess you'd describe it as a lunchbox set, because that's essentially what it is. So some of this stuff I did get for my girlfriend as well. None of the Pokemon stuff, that stuff's all mine. Except for maybe this. I think we might share this. So it's quite pink. But it's really, 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 really useful. We need lunchboxes to eat and go to work and stuff. And this looks adorable. So I think it's an Easter collection. It's Pikachu's Easter egg hunt. Yeah, they're pretty cool. So they come like that, and they go Pikachu's Easter egg hunt. Pikachu on the top. Yeah, these are pretty cool. So yeah, useful, good. What a wonderful gift, am I right? A little key ring, a little keychain. Wooper with a little question mark. They had this whole collection. So there's this one. I think this might be a little dark. I'm sorry about that. But there's that one. But I also got these stickers. So these are really, really cool. They're all like Pokemon that are a bit dumb. And also like derpy Pokemon like this, they're sort of my favorites. I really, really love this style, and yeah, I'm gonna be sticking these around. I might not even open them, to be honest. I love just looking at this stuff, but it's so cool. I love like derpy Pokemon. Derpy Pokemon make the best mascots. I'm not really a figure guy, but I did buy quite a few figures, so I need to find somewhere to put them. But I got this cool little Rowlet at the Pokemon Center. I couldn't resist this. Rowlet's definitely one of my favorite starters. Like both Hisuian and the regular one, both really cool, so couldn't resist that. And I also got, this might be a bit of a weird get, but like a little like toiletry bag, like a little bag for putting stuff in, like 25th anniversary. It just looked really cool. Got like Pikachu on it. And what I was doing with this while I was on holiday was I was storing all the stuff I got from gambling. What I mean by gambling is like, we didn't do any casinos or anything, but we bought a lot of cards and gachas and that kind of stuff. Things that came inside stuff, so we didn't know what was inside them until we opened them, having already purchased them. So yeah, these are like from the Pokemon Center. Little gachas that we got. If I crack this open, it's a little sleepy Slowpoke. And this was a pretty good get. So in terms of like this sleeping Pokemon collection, definitely Quagsire was the best one. But I'd say this was the second best one. This is a great get. And then also, I got another one. And I think I got the third best get. So I think I got the second and the third best get. And this one is a nice sleepy Psyduck. Look at him, he's adorable. Again, another Pokemon that I would love as like a mascot. I think he's really, really cool. So I got these two sleepy babies who like sleep next to each other. There you go. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, you get like a little label. And so yeah, Quagsire was definitely the best get in that. But I think I got the next best too. I also did like a one-piece gacha, so it was just crack this open as well. This one's not as good. It's sort of like a Dendenmushi, like a little snail. And so it's like a Zoro one, so you get a little transponder snail, little Dendenmushi. And you get like a scene, and it's Zoro crying after having been destroyed by Hawkeye Mihawk. So, yeah, I got some good stuff, but not necessarily that one. But that's the whole point of gambling, right? They also did like, loads of shops had these like pins and cards and stuff. Okay, I've moved slightly just to make it a little bit brighter. And so I think this is pretty sick. I'd say this is about as good a get as you're gonna get from one of these. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan doing the father-son Kamehameha. That's insanely cool. Bought some like one-piece trading cards. These have no right to look as good as they do. These look insanely cool. So I don't know who's in this little pack, but like, I don't know who that is. Shiny kid. I mean, look at that artwork. Like, it's just cabbages. He has no right to look that good, but he does. Looks insanely cool. Also got Yajirobe. What else is in the bag? Oh, this one's close. Yeah, they were like this. So this is a one-piece one based on the fact it says Toei on it. And you'd buy these in random shops, and they'd give you something inside. So this one's a little keyring, a little Sanji keyring, which is pretty cool. Sanji's, I think, my girlfriend's maybe favorite character. So this is going to her. I think this is a there's a little Tony Chopper. You're going to see that most of the stuff is either Pokemon, Dragon Ball, or One Piece. There's a few other things thrown in. Like I got these Hunter x Hunter cards. They're like, I mean, they basically look like this, just they're shiny. So I got those two, Hisoka and whatever that guy's name is. So yeah, they're all shiny. They look really cool. I think they might be stickers. I don't know. But yeah, this sort of stuff, we spent a lot of money just gambling on. They're really cool. Got some Demon Slayer cards. They have cards for everything. And that's one of my favorite things, is just like collecting cards. I just like it. Like, I'm never going to play the game. I just like having the cards. They're really cool. So, yeah, got some of those. I got some Quags, some hair clips. They also have these, like, so these are from like wafers. So they had like wafers with collectible cards for everything. So this is a Hunter x Hunter one. Another one at Killua. Tokyo Avengers. This is a huge show in Japan. There's so much merch for this everywhere. So I got a wafer of this. I got Hakai. Did a Dragon Ball Z one. Look at that. That looks so good. Look back as well. Nice. I did some... I did a couple of Attack on Titan wafers as well. They're pretty cool. Nice backs. This was also from a snack, I think. Oh, pretty cool looking Lucario shiny sticker or whatever. My Hero one, got Asui. Frog Lady. I'm a big fan of Haikyuu. It's definitely like one of my top 10 favorite shows, so there's some pretty cool characters. Bought this from the Pokemon Center. So good. Look at that. It looks insane. Love it. Bought this from a random shop. A little Venusaur. That's from a Jujutsu Kaisen snack. I like that one as well. Pokemon Center. Beautiful little Bulbasaur sticker. And bought this one as well. Nice little Dragon Ball. What will I pull out next? Oh yeah, more Haikyuu stuff. Again, Haikyuu, insanely good show. Watch it if you haven't. Two of the best characters right here. And then also, big boy, big powerful man. Got this from a gamble in a shop. This isn't a gamble. I just bought these from the Pokemon Center. I don't really know what they are. I think it's a card game, but I can't read it. I imagine these are the instructions on how you actually play. I just saw these like hand-drawn Pokemon cards. These like, it's just cool art style. And I was like, I have to buy this. This looks sick. Yeah, pretty cool. So we got Bulbasaur, good boy. Charmander, pretty cool. Got Squirtle. Oh, look at that little Pikachu. Little Psyduck. Little Slowpoke. Slow. Chansey. Ditto. Eevee. Ooh. Mew. And Gengar. Ooh, like a one-piece thing. Like a little stand or whatever. This looks really cool. With the Emperors and then those boys up in samurai armor. Another very cool thing to add to the collection. If I get like a shelf or whatever to put them on. With like a one-piece thing. We went to a Shonen Jump shop. And I got some like generic anime artworks. The one-piece one's probably the best one. The Black Clover's also pretty cool. Got Bokuto. He's pretty awesome. I love this guy as well. Another sick thing to add to the collection. Another cool thing about Japan is there's like card shops everywhere. So you're able to get these like one-piece card packs for 500 yen, which is like $2, $3 or whatever. And again, like I said, the artwork in these cards is just ridiculous. They have no right to look this incredible, but they do. Some of them are a bit meh, and some of them are like insanely detailed, really nice original artwork for these characters. And yeah, if you're a fan of One Piece, I've not played the game, but the cards are insanely cool, and I'll be, keeping these. And if you want me to do like a full video going through all the cards, I can do that as well. And the Pokemon Center, they also had like a deal where you got these really cheap Pokemon cards. So I bought a few, and I got some decent pulls, I would say. Like this one is really, really cool. It's probably the best card I got. Big fan of that. Happy with that. Nice, cool Dunsparce one. Some good artwork on this one. Quite original. I like this one a lot. That's pretty sick. That must be a new one. All in Japanese. Nice and shiny. Shiny B-Barrel. I also got some Dragon Ball cards. This is for a video game called Super Dragon Ball Heroes, I think. We couldn't find an arcade machine for it, but I like Dragon Ball cards. That one's also pretty sick. So I got a cool looking like Goku one. Cool looking Frieza one. I collect playing cards as like a thing I do. So whenever I go somewhere new, I buy a set of playing cards. And I saw some pretty cool ones while I was out there, so I couldn't resist. So I got some Bicycle Naruto cards. As I said, a huge fan of Haikyuu. So I got some Haikyuu playing cards, and these look sick. Like the aces at the top. I mean, if these guys aren't aces, I don't know who is. These themselves, they look super tacky. They're like all shiny and gold like this, but I just bought all this anime stuff. I was like, I should get something a bit more traditional, a bit more authentic. And I got this from Kyoto, just some nice temple. One Piece playing cards, again, these look unreal. Like, look at the artwork on these. These look amazing. Some Ghibli ones. So this I just bought at a shop called Don Quixote. It was just like a big supermarket, random stuff store. And so there's some Ghibli ones. They look really cool. I think this is just My Neighbor Totoro. I'm not entirely sure. But the box, super cool, gold on it. Couldn't resist. I got some Blue Lock ones. Blue Lock, another show that's huge in Japan at the moment, and for good reason. It's a really, really good show. Even if you're not a fan of football, I'd highly recommend it. All the boys up top, the aces. Nice artwork again. Looking forward to playing with these. These aren't playing cards. These are, again, trading cards, but again, more One Piece cards. These are so cheap. We found these in a supermarket, and these were like 500 yen as well, like proper decks. Also, some Dragon Ball Z Uno cards. We played with these while we were out there. This is pretty sick. Some good fun, and you know, always nice to see the boys up. I guess we might as well get to the big things, the figures that I got. We'll start with the smallest, worst one. So this is a little bit of Trafalgar Law. So this was actually quite expensive looking back. So this is 100 yen. This is probably like $7 or $8 or whatever. And it's a little one. I haven't opened these. I'm not going to open these on the video. But that's just a little one. Whereas I also got like this full-sized big Trafalgar Law figure. And this was like twice the price. But it's much, much nicer. I mean, look at that. Look at that fancy-ass boy. Big fan of One Piece. Big fan of this. Look at this thing. That's so cool. Staying on the One Piece, couldn't help but cop a little chop. So this was from like a proper, so it's Figure Arts Zero was the shop. And they had some nice stuff. I mean, it was quite expensive, but they had some nice stuff. And yeah, I mean, could not resist this little guy. Love Chopper, great figure. Back on the DBZ hype. One of my favorite moments in DBZ is Margin Vegeta. I think it's, what a badass moment, it's so good. And couldn't help but resist getting myself a little figure from it. So this, I saw this in Switzerland, and it was like $50 or something. Like 50 francs, it was really expensive. Whereas this was 14, so this was basically the same price as the little Trafalgar Law one. I mean, we got some insane prices over there, it was amazing. And then finally, the pièce de résistance. Oh, again, like I said, one of the best moments, probably in anime history. What cool figure as well. Shiny ass hair. All out against Cell. Teen Gohan, best character. I'm putting this in here because I don't know where else to put it. We went to a One Piece store, and I'll show you the bag in a minute as well, but I got a little Sanji on the top of a wedding cake. We got a few things from the One Piece shop. The bag, just in and of itself, is so cool. I mean, look at that. Amazing. Looks sick. And that's just the bag. So, on top of that, because we spent loads of money, we got some like free birthday cards. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these. Probably display them again, but like Sabo, Eneru, Luffy, Carrot. And I think the last thing I got from the One Piece store that wasn't a gamble was this. This little Chopper poster. This is adorable. Again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this. Find somewhere to put it. But that's really nice. And again, I'm a big fan of Chopper, so there we go. Didn't buy this at the One Piece shop, but another One Piece thing. I'm not really sure what this is. I'm going to crack it open. It's this. So I guess it's just a little like poster of the three brothers. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And that was, again, very cheap. Find someone to stick that. In the same vein, I got a little bag for the three brothers. Sabo, Luffy, Ace. While we were out at the One Piece shop, I also got a little tote bag. A little gum fruit tote bag. And I got another One Piece themed bag as well. So we went to the Bragman gym. So this is a One Piece themed fitness place. And we did a hockey class. There were like cool dumbbells and stuff. They were like shaped like meat and characters and like Whitebeard's beard and stuff. This was pretty sick. So this was like just something I bought while I was there, like a little gym bag. But like I said, we did a class. We did a hockey class. I mean, it was basically like a normal cardio kickboxing class, but with loads of One Piece stuff everywhere. There was like Luffy on a screen in the background, like the whole wall was a screen. It was really sick. We'd also wanted to do a fourth gear class, but it wasn't on. So they gave us, as a little treat instead, some protein powder, some like fourth gear Luffy banana flavored protein powder. So that's going to be sick. I'm going to enjoy that after a nice workout at my regular gym, which unfortunately isn't One Piece themed, and so I'm regretting every life choice I've ever made. So I got these at the Shonen Jump Shop. They're like notebooks, but the artwork is from the Haikyuu manga, and it just looks insanely good. I mean, look at that. The artwork is phenomenal. So that's one from there, one of the matches. But I also got one that looks like this. Sort of like a Where's Wally, like a Where's Waldo style almost, of them playing a game and all like the background characters. I'm never going to write in these. I'm going to be too afraid to ruin them. These are just going to go on display, I think. Look at the two twins down there. Love this. I got a Kakashi poster, another one of my girlfriend's favorite like anime characters. That one's for her. That's pretty sick. That's going to go on display. So I got this. I didn't buy this specifically. I got this with the game that we bought out in Japan. She has it at the moment. I am finally going to be allowed to play the first one, as she's been holding it the entire time since its release. So I got this one, now she can play it, and I can finally play Breath of the Wild. So I'm looking forward to that as well. This was a Pokemon bath bomb I'm going to use. I get one of these starter Pokemon. Scizor figure. I'm afraid to open the box. Like, it's such a nice box and everything. But this was like 200 yen in a supermarket. Like, why can't we do that in this country? Why can't we just get like random little figures in supermarkets? That'd be so good. So this is Pokemon, but we actually got this from Universal Studios Japan. So this was in Osaka, I think. And they had like, it's an amazing theme park. They got loads of cool rides. But they also had like a Pokemon food thing going on. So there was like a Squirtle churro, there was a Bulbasaur slushie, there was like Pikachu butt buns. They were really, really good. If you ever get a chance to go out there, do it. It's an amazing day out. And yeah, they had this. This was like for the slushie. We actually just wanted to save these, and so we just like kept them. It's just going to go on display, but another really cool thing to add to the collection. Universal Studios Japan also has Super Mario World. I was a little salty about this. We had to buy these like power-up bands to play the games, like, and do the rides and stuff. In the end, it was a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have the souvenir. But I don't like the idea of paying for theme park entry and then being forced to buy something else just to be able to do stuff there. But it's a cool little like bracelet band thing. Again, I've got Toad one, it's going to go on display. Another thing from Super Nintendo World, sorry. I don't know why it's Super Nintendo World when it was just Mario. But I got a little Luigi. And me being me, I did another gamble while I was there. So there's like a 4D ride experience thing for Jujutsu Kaisen. This was my favorite one. This was the one I wanted the most, and I got it. These were like randomly sealed in bags. Another little gacha gamble thing. I think it's got some kind of candy in it. I'm not entirely sure, but I love the tins, so that's the main thing. Probably one of the most exciting things I got while I was out there was a lot of sweets and chocolate and other candies. Oh my god, there's so much good stuff out there. I've got a ton of different flavors of Kit Kats. So this is strawberry flavored Kit Kats little mini ones. Caramel pudding. So these, I think you can heat them up in like the oven or the microwave and they melt, and these look like unbelievably good. I'm looking forward to having these as well. I think this is probably green tea. We had some green tea in like a cool tea house on a sort of pond, a lake in a park in Tokyo. And it was actually quite nice. So I'm looking forward to these. It'd be good to have these with some green tea, so maybe I'll find some traditional Japanese green tea somewhere and have myself a little bit of an ocha party. I also got milk tea. Me being a Brit, couldn't resist the classic, the classic like milk tea one as well. I mean, even like I've definitely seen this sort of design in the UK. Like, this is cool as hell. So I got some of that. And finally, for Kit Kats, cookies and cream. We have started eating these. These are really nice. They're sort of like Oreo cookie creams. They're really, really good. Again, like I'm sure we can find this in like the West, but they're so much cheaper out in Japan. I think obviously you pay for like stuff being imported, but God, is it cheap out there. Got some Super Mario gummies. So these are going to be tasty as well. What I love is just everything is so bright. All the packaging is so colorful, so bubbly. It's amazing just to have. Like, even if you didn't eat them, or even if the snack is terrible, just the packaging is insanely cool. These are some Sakura flavored sweets, like cherry blossoms. We didn't see any cherry blossoms when we were out there, which is a shame. But I'm looking forward to eating these. One of my friends had some Sakura ice cream and said it was really good. So fingers crossed these are incredible as well. This is some Japanese candy we found when we were out there, like Haichu. We just bought these randomly in the supermarket. These taste really good. They have sort of like the taste and consistency of chewing gum, but they're edible and it's really, really nice. Highly recommend. I got this. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I thought it was just a snack, and then when I looked at the back, I was like, wait, do I have to bake this? And honestly, I have no idea. I think I might have to make this in like the oven or whatever, but I bought it mostly for the packaging. It looks really cool. I'll let you know when I've had a go. How does that sound? I don't actually know what these are. I don't know what the snack is. I just saw the packaging and was like, how can I resist? It's like the most Japanese thing I've ever seen in my life. So many bright colors. Like, I think this is a well-known character. I'm not entirely sure. The food in Japan generally was just amazing. Like I said, it was super cheap. We were able to eat out every single meal, and it was like $10 per person for these like huge meals. And it was really, really tasty. So I got these at the Pokemon Center. These are like cookies. I've already had a pack of these. But again, love that packaging. Just gonna display this stuff when I'm done munching on it. I'm gonna display it. This is another thing I bought mostly because of the packaging. I have no idea what these are. I don't know if this is like actually for dental hygiene or not, like what the purpose is. I assume it's to go like promotion with Pokemon Sleep, because this is a very similar kind of art style, if not the same art style. And there's like soda, grape, orange. They had loads of really nice grape flavor out there. Grape and melon flavors are amazing. But it's got like toothpaste. I don't know if this is like mints or what. Oh, Pokemon Smile, not Pokemon Sleep, that's what I meant. Pokemon Smile. Yeah, not sure what this is, but I'll open it eventually. Sticking to that Pokemon theme, another thing that's going to go on the display even when I've eaten it, this is Pokemon candy. So, I mean, just look at it. A beautiful little Slowbro. Those eyes are haunting, oh my god. It's cool little candies. I don't really know, I've not tried any of these yet either, but the box is unbelievably cool. This is a very like traditional Japanese candy. Like I've seen people eat this in anime. That's how I decide if something is traditional Japanese or not. These like hard candies in a little can. Even this, like you get some like writing on the side, stuff like that. It's really cool. And this one's obviously Rengoku Demon Slayer. That's why I bought it. Unbelievable. Another thing that's going to go on display. So next up, we've done the candy. Now we'll do all the plates and stuff that I bought. I bought like cups is what I got. So these were 100 yen in some random shop, which is, again, that's like 50 cents or less. That's an insanely good deal. So this is Gohan and Krillin. Another Dragon Ball one, them driving around. Next one is Bulma. going off to space. And in this one we got in another gamble. So we thought we were buying Beast Gohan ones, and then we opened them and we had different people. So I got a Cell Max, which is pretty sick. Excited to drink out of this. This we also got at a shop, 300 yen, super cheap. It's like a collection of little dishes. So I got this little Dedenne one here. All this stuff I'm going to try my very best not to break while I show it to you. But this is for like, I don't know, sauces or putting your chopsticks on or whatever. Look how cool that is. Oh my god, all the ghost Pokemon surrounding Dedenne. That's so cool. What does this say? Pokemon Japan. Love it. Ridiculously good. It's so cheap as well. This was a mug that I bought at the Pokemon Center. So, very cheap. This was like 800 yen, so like $4 or $5. And when it looks this good, like how can you resist? So good looking. Got some One Piece mugs, which, I mean, their box is insanely good looking. And look at that, black and gold. Truly delightful. So actually, I got two of these. So this one is a Trafalgar Law one. Again, very cool with the Jolly Roger. And I got myself a Tony Chopper. I copped another chop. Look at that, he's got his own Jolly Roger on there. I also was lucky enough, this was the last one of these specific ones at the Shonen Jump Shop. As you can see there, Jump Shop. So this is a Hunter x Hunter one, which is a fantastic show. Bloody watch it. Watch both versions. But look at this. Hunter x Hunter, Leorio there. Kurapika. It's got their Japanese names. I don't know who that is. Killua. Gone. Damn, look at this. Absolutely ridiculous. The Shonen Jump Shop not only produced that wonderful Hunter x Hunter mug, but it also gave us this big glass. Now it's a bit hard to tell probably what's going on because it's see-through. But you got Robin there. You got Zoro, you got Jinbei, Usopp, Luffy and Big screaming out, Brook, Sanji, Nami, Tony Chopper. We're nearing the end of all the stuff. A couple more little figures. So this one's a little Hunter x Hunter one. I saw this, I was like, I'm gonna have to. He's insanely adorable. He's got a little stand and everything. And he's so cute. Oh, a little Gon. Love that one. Again, we did another gamble. So we did a gamble on Hunter x Hunter figures. And I was lucky enough to get Gon punching a big rock. So looking forward to putting this up. I think it's supposed to be a pen holder, but I mean, I'm probably not going to do that. Just going to use a sick little Gohan figure. Adorable. We went to a few shrines, so I got some charms, some good luck charms for various things. It's got a nice dragon on it. And then these little ones as well. And then we went to like a foot onsen, like a foot bath by a train station. It was like 250 yen to get in and just stay as long as you want. And they also gave us these cool little towels. So I'm keeping this, and it's going to be another bit of display, I think. Really, really nice. So I got a nice Capsule Corp hat. So this was, it's a Dragon Ball hat. One of the more expensive things I bought, to be honest. But probably like $20, $30 for a hat. I copped a nice One Piece t-shirt when I was out. Honestly, my thoughts on stuff in Japan is everything's sick, but everywhere we went, there wasn't a ton of nice clothing. I mean, anime merch specifically, there was a lot of regular clothing. Like I bought this Gyoza t-shirt for my girlfriend. It's pretty cool, it's sort of furry and whatever. But finding anime t-shirts and things is actually pretty hard. Like the Pokemon Center didn't have any. So instead I bought stuff in random shops, like this Haikyuu hoodie. They didn't have obviously Karasuno, but I got second best team, which is the powerhouse team where I deserve to belong. It's just a nice hoodie. So this place, we got a bunch of cool Dragon Ball t-shirts from there. Like I said, there wasn't like a ton of stuff for anime, t-shirts and hoodies and whatever. We just got super lucky that we like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball was what they had in the moment. Some really cool stuff though. This one, I got this one as well. This Frieza one with Goku on it. Really, really cool design on that. And this one, which I've worn, is a bit more crinkly than the others, but it's the Androids. Again, a sick t-shirt. In terms of the Pokemon centers, I was really disappointed that there wasn't any merch. I found this in a regular shop. So this is a Wooper t-shirt. When I saw this in the Don Quixote, I was like, well, I have no choice. I have to get myself an Oopa, as they're called in Japan, t-shirt. That's pretty sick. And then lastly, we got this one in by Big Gate. So this is an insanely good t-shirt. So it says Nihon on it, so in the top in Japanese, so that's Japan. And it's got the Shiba Inu in the waves. And my mate Sam, he wore this to Universal Studios in Osaka. And I've never seen anyone get so many compliments on a t-shirt before. It was genuinely insane. Like everyone, I mean, Japan is an amazing place and everyone is so nice and so friendly. Everywhere is so clean and welcoming, and like, I've never seen anyone get so many compliments from just having a t-shirt. Everyone was going, oh, Nihon, and like, kawaii inu, and all this stuff to like about his shirt. It was unbelievable. Japan is an amazing place. There's so many cool things to see. I definitely want to go back because we only saw Tokyo and Kyoto and then Universal Studios. There's definitely a lot more we want to see, especially like down in the islands and by the coast, stuff like that. So we want to go back, for sure, not a question. I did buy some other stuff. This is all the anime stuff. I did buy like some regular shirts and some shorts and stuff, and like I bought like a kimono and some sandals, things like that. I mean, if you want to see that, I can show you that as well someday, but this is all the anime stuff I got. All like the cool things that I bought, really. But yeah, this is the Horde. Right, well, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, peace out. Love Japan. Goodbye.